Try to make me out to be. So anyway, alright. While I was inside uploading some of these videos from the day was pretty stalkerific, fantastic. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean by fantastic, it was fantastic. But they just came out showing their ass today. But so I get on Netflix and I just have a video playing in the background, right? Like, why would you still duh for exactly what I'm about to say? And I hear, it's got a white dude, frosty hair, older, and I still don't catch on because I'm really not looking. And I'm still a little not heated about this thing. I'm actually still kind of excited, because the evidence I gathered. It's like, man, these people just won't quit. That's why I said fantastic. If I was a evidence gatherer, hey, you gotta give me a raise. Fuck that shit, nigga. I want my promotion. Shit, shit, my stripes or bars or whatever the fuck I am in this shit. Shit. So anyway. I hear they questioning dude, so underage girls. Hey, you solicited blah blah blah. I said, wait a minute, oh, that's the Epstein. And then I stop it and push the back button. Yeah. Oh, I said, oh, so they didn't rush the fucking Epstein movie. I think what it is, cause look at the gas station video I just posted. I was talking about R. Kelly, and you remember a lot of black people were mad at Oprah and her girlfriend Gail about how they kept bringing back up. But they wasn't saying even if it was a lot of camps, different camps. It wasn't even just if he's guilty or not guilty, just the fact you keep bringing, but you won't bring up the accused white ones, as far as making movies and survivor videos and okay. See, my point is why it's so hilarious. As I'm watching part of it, like I said, I'm doing stuff. I see one woman. She talking about how she packed up. I gotta watch it. Cause trust me, you gotta watch this. She just see there. It just goes into politics and everything with the liberals and the fucking New World Order. They're trying to really, like I said, really trying to make it okay. Not even make it okay. What it is that they needed the division. I'm telling you, because instead of they call it blaming the victim. It's not blaming the victim. What father? She's talking about. She loaded up. I didn't hear it. I might be taking out of context the whole thing, but she loaded up some kind of vehicle full of her. She was an artist. It shows her art, and she's also trying to downplay it that it was artistic. Basically, you know what I'm saying if you ain't watched it yet. She was, in a bikini. She painted, and she's standing there. I guess she's an artist. But see, that's how I'm saying. You could debunk all of this shit with grade school shit, grade school knowledge. Because what I know about a little bit about art is from art class, right? So I guess because it struck me, she's painting herself, right? She has what did they tell us about? Because you had to learn about it no matter what, or you wouldn't pass. When it like Van Gogh or whatever, they would use a mirror to paint themselves, self-portraits. And if you can see she actually can paint. But that doesn't mean, if she was young, she's not stupid. And what's the phrase? That's the phrase, starving artist. So you got this rich white guy with politicians. So it is what it is. She turned into, what it was. What she turned into. She's trying to play it off. See, that's what I'm saying on here. She's playing victim. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to play it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't think they showed the paintings. She's just, whatever. We're not in the art. We're not, well, I'm just saying, we're not millionaire. So they might see her paintings. And she's young and she's a hot white chick and these are old white dudes, you know. And she's trying to explain, and now she's at this point she's trying to explain why she packed up, I guess, a U-Haul. So she must have been older, 18, 19, 20. I don't know if he paid for it. Maybe he paid for it, but the point is she can rent one. And I didn't even hear the rest of it. Not because I didn't want to watch it. I just, I wanted to get these tapes out. And they showed she's trying to play it off. I don't think they were provocative. They were just, suggestive, artistic. Of course, it's always artistic. Ex Nicki Minaj. It's always artistic. It's not. We're supposed to, you know what? Nobody remember just like Jeffrey Epstein. That's to say he didn't kill himself. He knew too much. They would throw Trump in. He was blip, 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 blah. You could get mad. We already know why you're mad. Your program is stupid. You're stupid. Not the program on the TV show. Well, that it probably is gonna be stupid. I'm gonna watch it. But your program, your Democrats, Pelosi, Waters, all y'all motherfuckers, y'all stupid. You're stupid. Plain and simple. It's just two. Y'all really thought y'all was gonna go against all this? That's literally if there was a pile of trash right there, and we're mad at the whoever the rent office girls, property managers, and they just bring up the guy who got shot, and we just forget about it and let the trash stay there because the little black boy got shot yesterday. What the fuck that got to do with you getting this trash cleaned up? You can say, what, that doesn't even make no. See, that's another thing. They act like they don't understand analogies. They've been doing that for years. I'm glad people caught on to that. They used to, with that, we're not even talking about that. And it used to work for a little bit, but it's because it's the lame people that never have friends, had, ever. And they don't understand. Nobody's going to, and so they thought when you respond with a little bit of anger and animosity, see, we knew you was a dangerous person. No, people caught on to that trick real quick. You can't antagonize people. I don't care who you are. You 5'1" female. You can't antagonize. That doesn't give you a right to just free reign to run your mouth. And that's why y'all just that dumb shit. You don't understand. If you don't understand, then you're stupid. Bye. You don't deserve to be elected official. None of that. Bye. It's just hilarious. I had some other shit I wanted to talk about, but it's like they seem to be doing all right. These folks. One thing I want to talk about. Look at that video I made at the store. Like I said, only niggas with masks. Now, one of the big old problems, and I remember this from a kid, way back in the day, right? Black people don't follow medical directions. But this shit right here, they are following it, right? They just, to the T, gloves still, to this day, gloves and masks. But I thought one of them, not even because they don't have health insurance, that wasn't it. That was a big part of it, but the bigger part was they just didn't want to go to the doctor, period. They literally, it's not just a joke. Every time I go to the doctor, he finds something wrong with me. Hell, Fred Sanford even did an episode about it. I just, seen it on reruns, obviously. But, like I'm saying, I wasn't a grown-up yet, and I understood what they were talking about. I understood that. They didn't use that as an example. I used that. That's just because I thought about the connection. They were talking about people they knew who didn't want to go to the hospital. So that's supposed to be and I doubt just because y'all younger, y'all don't have that same ignorant ass, dumb ass attitude. So why this one, y'all are so just compliant with this mask and like I said, none of it was. Remember, I said weeks ago from the beginning, I could tell it had nothing. Just like that white judge, the black judge, mad at the white lady. It had nothing to do with race, because he would have did it to a black person who disobeyed him. Trust me, he would have. Remember, I said that's what it's about. He said he told her you being disrespectful. So remember, I told you when it was early, the first days here. This is about 4 or 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks. I don't know how long ago, but I made a video. You go through them if you want to. The female in the store, she's behind the counter, and she was just, just she didn't even say nothing, just nasty attitude, like, because they had, just like in your city, they had put them pieces of tape marking 6 feet. And I don't want you, she ain't say it. She got the I don't want your germs type of shit. It was ignorant shit, stupid ass shit. Just like I said, when AIDS was new, and like I said, we was kids. So how the fuck kids know how not to catch AIDS? That means it wasn't that hard to understand what they were talking about. Even when they had to change shit because they didn't know at first, people were getting sick from blood transfusions. So we learned all this shit Y'all like, damn, you must have got a good ass grade in biology class. I ain't gonna pat myself on the back. But anyway, just from watching the news, hearing, you might even know people in your neighborhood because we black. You know people caught AIDS from uh, using needles, and like I said, they had to tell us when we was real little, about playing on the playground. So though you can't fool me with all this. Oh, they have a reason to do this and then. No, how come when I was a kid, I didn't have a reason to act out? I just did what I was told. Period. You can say, well, maybe because you understood. Yeah, I was a little kid though. Little kid, still playing hopscotch, still playing Scully, still, you know what I'm saying? But I understood on these playgrounds what they told you. Maybe I would have been more worried about getting a whooping. If they caught me just even, I could have been careful. You know how little boys are? We bad. Picking up a needle and just looking at it. And somebody catch me. You're like, why would you? I just said I was goddamn that age, you know what I'm saying? But I never did that age. Because, like I said, it was both. You don't want to get sick and you don't want to catch a whooping. They're making all of this shit excuses for these motherfucking knuckleheads to not just use common sense. Common sense. We made the world too safe. I keep saying it. All this safety shit. So we letting the fucking stupid people who would have died from stupidity because they didn't listen at a young age, and that's not evil. See, that's another thing. They don't want to hear the truth. They want to make it like I'm evil. I'm being mean. No, you're the evil one. You're the evil one. Like I said, because even the stupid people, they would have listened. Why? Because you're tired of getting your butt tapped, your rump tapped, because you kept doing literally just little stuff. Now you ain't even do something dangerous. They just told you don't pick up that plate yet. Till everybody sit down or you start eating. Give a little tap, pop. You can't do that no more. You see what I'm saying? They just train you to listen to what they tell you without asking why. You can ask why if you're inquisitive, but as a kid, you'll learn. I think I used to ask why a lot. They used to get mad, but not because I was in trouble. I asked why because I wanted to know about, not even shit about getting in trouble, but just why this, why that. Not why can't I do that? That didn't come out my mouth. Why can't I do this? No, you understood. And if you understood, if even at a young age, if you did it, that's your ass if you get caught. See, I'm not trying to tell y'all how to get around getting punished. Because like I said, you might not, the environment might have been the environment, the time, the age. What I mean is the year, what was going on. So y'all on some sucker shit. Y'all the age of the suckers. All of y'all, male and female. Stupid. Just dumb. And y'all just letting these folks just sacrifice y'all and this and that. Now y'all, we tired of marching. Hey, why is these stupid motherfuckers keep ending up in police custody? And y'all can't even lie and say, I don't understand. You can't. How? I don't understand? I didn't end up in police custody when I was a teenager. I mean, don't say, oh, well, you just want to end. I ain't finna snitch on myself. That would be self-snitching. But trust me, I got stripes, so you would. I didn't. Why y'all keep ending up in police custody for petty shit? We get tired of y'all suckers keep ending. And actually, even if since y'all love, nowadays, y'all love using the word loyalty, which is a Italian mob word. You're like, they don't own it. It doesn't matter. They're the street people who used it first. That's not something black gangsters use in the 80s and 90s. Loyalty. We need loyalty. That's some East Coast New York. They tried that shit. The Rockefeller. Not the real. I'm talking about, Jay-Z and all them. Damon Dash. They were that lame ass shit. Loyalty. Like they the fucking mob. So yeah, if y'all were using by their standards, the Italian mob, y'all would have been handled for keep getting arrested. For being so stupid, keep ended up in police custody. So how y'all gangsters at the street? Y'all don't say gangsters. Nowadays you run around with long hair like you a bitch, and braids and shit down to your back. Long hair, all probably getting weaves. But y'all, 6'9", y'all whatever the fuck that bitch nigga made. That's another thing. I had to been say so. Now since he been out, man, if y'all keep promoting this little nigga up there in the video, promoting video where he's sticking out his tongue and grinding, I'm talking about in the air like a little bitch. That's y'all hero? I don't even want to hear what he did, what he had to out of this nigga look like a bitch who hearing his song that they love. Hey, that's my song. Hey. He's supposed to be making, I guess, kids his age mad with money because he's like, I got money, and it's not that. Well, it is that. We said that back in the 90s when all of them started, Juvenile and them start, well, it wasn't Juvenile, but the Cash Money Clique, they was like really the first ones, all that well, not really, they was second. It was P. Diddy and his little group. They start with, like I said, and they took over with all that flashing and shit. It wasn't we were mad. We didn't give a fuck. That shit just weak as fuck. That one, one gangster nigga, what I'm saying? I got this and yeah. And this little nigga sticking out his tongue like a little bitch, like he riding some. He enjoying himself. No, man, y'all, this y'all hero. Y'all are fucking disgusting. It ain't even whatever. That's his pleasure. Nobody gives a fuck. My point is, y'all give a fuck like that. What I mean by nobody, I don't give a. My generation, we don't give a fuck. And y'all try to come, for our generation, well, you haven't been relevant or your generation, there's nobody. We don't give a fuck. But we do give a fuck that they getting y'all fucked up in the head, pumped up in the head. Pride comes before a big fall. Remember that. Thank you want this. Y'all really don't understand. This nigga had people on his side, right? That's why he's talking gangster shit, and that's why he stay in fucking New York or wherever he stay. He stay on the East Coast because he know better. I promise you, I ain't talked to nobody about it, but I promise you, that's why he's staying over there. That's why even in witness protection, he know better. He's staying in democratic cities, New York, Boston, or whatever. You won't see that nigga down south, on the west, nowhere. I guarantee it. If you do, hey, oh well, just show it to me. Ain't nothing to argue about. But just, as a matter of fact, I'd be like, oh shit, okay. But I still ain't gonna give him props, and it ain't from hate. Any nigga out there grinding this shit, on fucking camera and shit like a bitch who heard her song. Hey, that's my jam. It's like, nigga, if you don't get your bitch ass away from me. But shit. He's like, what does this have to do with politics? Everything. Every fucking thing. If it did make it so bad, if y'all just would have did all this shit to try to win the election, but left everybody alone. But for some reason, y'all so mad at people, just like the ones who did the pool party. So, like I said, y'all riding about the boy who got shot yesterday, but y'all ain't riding about having to stay at home and wear masks. And matter of fact, we seen the video in New York. It had to be nutty New York liberals in the store. They berating a woman for not wearing a mask, and everybody else who watching that video like, I wish that was down. I wish these niggas, they know better down here. They not finna try that. Oh yeah, you wear a mask. What? Oh yeah, come on out here. You gotta come out, bitch. You can't stay in that fucking store. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ready to die or go to prison. Shit, over this crazy. Y'all ganged up, pulling their mask down. It's like, hey, idiot, you're pulling your mask down so you can yell at this woman for not wearing a mask. Just stupid shit. People who never felt, I guess it's like wearing a bandana, like they in a gang. They finally get to wear one and feel like they're a cripple of blood or vice lord or disciple or Latin king or whatever the fuck they are. MGD, money grid, whatever the fuck these niggas are. Or they want to feel like it finally. They get there and they in their 60s or 70s, walking around like a desperado. Like this the fucking the Vice Lord. I ain't starting no shit with none of y'all. Don't come for me talking about them. They trying to start shit with y'all. But yeah, it needs where is it? Minneapolis, and who jumps on the fucking news? The white liberal mayor, Democrat. Now, that's another thing. I don't understand how this is happening. Now, what I'm saying is, I've never been a cop, but as a person, period. If you know they likely the head, that's like in the military. That'd be the equivalent that you're gonna have to go see the CG of your division. You know the CG gonna come out and fucking punish your ass. That is what is that, field grade Article 15? Shit. Like, no, nigga, you not. I don't give a fuck. White, black. I don't care how racist. This is what I'm saying. All of this shit does not fucking compute. You're like, what does that have to do with? I'm just talking about being in that type of a rank structure. You gonna care about your job, your paycheck more than anything else. You gonna fuck that shit. Let that nigga go. So it's like they're under brain control, MK Ultra too. The white cops, they need these Democrats, man. Y'all need to check into that shit. These fucking liberals sacrificing these boys, cause your first instinct is gonna be your house note, your car note, your bitch, your kids. How they all gonna leave you? Why you, just in case it doesn't matter, no blue shield no more. So now you realize you ain't even worried about going to prison as a cop. You worried about the fact that your bitch gonna be with somebody else while you in prison. See what I'm saying? How stupid these motherfuckers are? It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't care. I don't give a fuck how racist you are. You know, in this day and age, there's no fucking way you can be a cop killing a motherfucker knowing, and somebody always catching, air quote, somebody always catching it on video, 10 cents, everybody. You know, and it's like, how they always catch it on video? And then another thing, like, I wonder how these niggas keep getting caught by the police. I don't understand that. You ain't even gotta be that careful as a teenager. I don't know nobody who kept getting caught by the police. Period. The fuck is wrong with you where teenagers know how to evade the police, but y'all niggas keep ending up in police custody? You know what I'm saying? I never ended up in police custody. You know, we at party. It's Friday night. They having a house party on the other side of town at another high school area. So we going into a whole nother area, but they know what high school we from. I'm just saying, you know, so we had to drive there. It's Friday night. No police custody. We ain't ending up in police custody. Why in the fuck y'all dumbass niggas nowadays keep ending up in police? What do y'all be doing? Drag racing in the middle of the night? The speed limit is 45 and y'all doing 55? Oh, y'all in the Democrats in Minneapolis, what, you riding the bus? Okay, so you don't even got a car, you know, because you live in a Democratic city, you know, with a Democratic mayor. You broke as fuck. So you walking back home to your mom's house and you in your 20s. And what happened? What happened? Why do y'all keep it? I ain't even defending the cops. Fuck all that shit. Why in the fuck do y'all don't know how to evade police detection? And don't even miss me with it. Damn, we ain't know you the blah 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 blah. No, fuck that. You ain't even gotta be in anything, but you still know how to avoid the fucking noise, right? You know how to avoid the police. Why the fuck these niggas keep getting locked up and ain't even do it? And then, like I said, it's never, how come all the real hardcore criminals who want it for murder charges, shit like that, they never get killed in police custody? I don't get that. These niggas literally killers, but they never get killed. And you can say, well, yeah, that's what the little textbook, and you take criminal justice at your local university, it tells you, you know, the statistics. Someone a black person who killed a black, I ain't talking about, this was when I was writing a paper on the death penalty, never mind. But anyway, it was death penalty, to whether I agreed or not, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't even for my criminal justice class, for English. But anyway, but the statistics, you know, so it's black, you know, but my point is, I'm not saying the cops should have killed the nigga that they coming for with a warrant for murder. What I'm saying is, wouldn't they be more likely to be the ones who act the fool? You know, ain't because they facing decades, or maybe life, or maybe in certain states like maybe the death penalty. But they go quietly. That's what I'm talking about. Why they don't? How they end up? You know, I ain't defending the y'all, man. Lucas, you can suck my dick, bitch ass nigga. The only thing you know about dope is them fucking steroids you use. See what I'm saying? You ain't finna keep getting people killed. So why the fuck the hardened criminals just go? The ones who facing decades, but you facing a fucking misdemeanor. Why in the fuck are you bucking up? Why you just ain't fuck it? Just turn around, fuck it. And yeah, like Cat Williams said, a lot of times you ain't even got the little $50. It literally might be $50 because the bail is $500 because it's a misdemeanor. You ain't even got $50. Nobody in your family. Just do the fuck that. I ain't even saying bow down. If he did something to you, hell, you should be happy. If you turn your back and just let him put the handcuffs on you and he still throw you down and put his hand on your neck, shit, nigga, it's payday. Y'all want paydays, right? That's what y'all want. Free money. I can't even say nothing about that. Shit, give him, pay this nigga. Pay him. He ain't playing. Pay this nigga. Pay him his money. But you fighting with the mud. And that's another thing. These liberal cities where they got, in liberal states, where they ain't got no fucking, they got them strict ass gun control laws. What kind of idiots argue with anybody with a gun? A cop? A fucking dude? A female? You know, they got a gun. Y'all still want to talk shit. Period. You ain't got to be soft. If you got caught slipping, you caught slipping. You know, you ain't got your shit. And then, like I said, for a lot of them, even in, you know, like I said, in the states of Chicago, the cities, they don't have the right to carry weapons, period. So they get caught slipping. Both of them are carrying illegally. That's it. No sympathy for it. You keep staying in these, you know, cities with all these liberal gun laws. I mean, liberal gun laws. Not liberal like you can carry one, but liberal policies, strict gun control. That's on you, nigga. You shit. I don't care if you can't move. You better do something. Your life depends on it, or at least vote them motherfuckers out. But it's too many of them liberal white folks. You can't beat them. You can't beat all them liberal white folks in fucking Illinois. So there you gotta, I don't know how you gonna do. That's what I'm saying. You gotta leave, nigga. Shit, them Democrats gonna kill your black ass. You know what I'm saying? That black ass nigga got out there. Them fucking Democrats gonna get you killed. You can't protect yourself. You can't be a law-abiding, hard-working black dude. Carry your pistol legally. No. Only ones that got pistols is the dudes that see you go to work every day. You got your little 2012 Camaro that you worked for. That's all you got. Maybe put some rims on it, and they want to take your shit because you going to work every day, working hard, got your little apartment, and you can't even protect yourself because you stay in fucking Chicago. And they can come get your shit. Got to get that nigga. Why? What did he do to you? He ain't do nothing. Shit, I just gotta have it. You know, you take his shit to the chop shop. Shit, just because you don't even want him to have it. You can't even keep the car. You just gonna take that nigga shit. Another nigga. Keep on with these fucking being the pets of the white liberals. Y'all like fucking pets to these motherfuckers. Dumbass niggas. Y'all just like pets. They treat y'all like pets. And y'all fighting for that shit. You know, I ain't voting anything else. I'm a fucking, you know, Democrat with these, you know, the celebrities, Jim Carrey. They you know, they care about us because they hate Trump. Y'all niggas the fucking housey ass house niggas in history. I can't hear that black ass nigga sound like he a African. He's saying something. You know, then they try to call us mean and hateful. No, y'all the mean, hateful ones. Look at how y'all acting. We just like y'all ain't finna infringe on our freedoms. Why are y'all so mad that we not obeying y'all little edicts and the governor's orders, which the police can't enforce, and they're saying it themselves. They can't enforce these. These aren't laws. It ain't that nonsense about it's for your neighbor. You should care about, you know, all this fake bullshit. But y'all so compliant with that. Y'all literally tearing up Minneapolis, and then the nigga behind the fucking counter, you know, doing the press conference, got a fucking mask on and takes his mask down. You know, look at that. Look at her. Just type in the Minneapolis shit. This bitch nigga got a fucking mask on. You want to punch him in his fucking glasses, slave ass, traitor ass nigga. If I catch your ass on the fucking streets, nigga, you just don't. You know what I'm saying? You working for these fucking liberals, Nancy Pelosi, Ralph Nader, nigga. You don't want to be around here. You know what I'm saying? Who ain't got time for house nigga traders. You know what I'm saying? While you sitting fancy, you know, and the rest of us, we can get our own money. What y'all do is y'all stop us. It ain't even like we're mad because we didn't try. That's what's so fucked up. And how come there ain't no black barbers? In the last couple of weeks, there's never been nothing about a black barber shop owner or a black salon owner. I know females that actually own whole salons. I don't know them, but you know, I had to, you know, take somebody to a black salon. But none of them are complaining. None of them are going to court. None of them are doing nothing. None of them. The barbershop I go to, they just shut down. None of them complaining about they losing their livelihood. How come there's no niggas complaining? None of these fake ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like that bitch ass nigga standing over there, nigga. Man, I'm finna go get my bean, put it on your head if you don't move your bitch ass away from my car. I'm finna come down there. To be continued.